house right now with me. And next to me is, what's that? Here.
Yeah.
It wasn't there?
Well, sorry guys, this is our first time YouTube Live. I hope everything's okay. Are we good? Yes? Okay, so I have with me in-house Natalie McKiska and Justice, who is going to be part of this live, and we're going to introduce ourselves in just a second. Before we, actually I'll have them introduce themselves in a moment. But we have a lot to talk about tonight. So thank you for joining us. Please share this link if it's live right now. I am going to share it right now as well. Can we tweet about it too?
Yes, I'll go ahead and do that.
Justice is in charge of our Twitter account, so...
Yes, I am. I post like, I don't know, 95% of the tweets. Sometimes you guys sneak in and tweet something.
I do.
Yeah.
But it's all right. It's all for the convention.
Of course.
And it's all in good fun too. Many times, I know a lot of it is a lot of announcements and updates and whatnot. But we try to keep it as real as possible here at AM staff, and we're at the HQ actually. So this is our exhibit hall room that we're in. I'm relaxing next to this shelf here, and I have some shot glasses that you guys saw earlier from the shot today, which Mikiska and Justice.
Yeah, y'all have fun with that. I got work tomorrow.
I did too.
Well,
hey, I have an extra glass here, you know.
It's a big glass.
This glass can hold a lot. So, you know, why don't you guys take the shots while I take the martini glass.
Oh. Okay, I guess that's fair.
That's fair? Yeah. Okay. We have animematsuri glass. All thanks to Yukiko and from Japan, because she actually made these for myself and John, and I've never used it actually. So you guys have the pleasure of using it before me.
Oh.
And it was for our birthdays actually, so this is very lovely. Okay, I'll do.
Can you give me a small?
I'm giving you half.
Can you give me half of half?
Half of half? Then you want a full one since I'm making up for
that's
that?
Good.
Yeah.
We need to loosen up for this live. There's a lot to talk about. Okay, that's really small.
You want some orange juice?
I want orange juice, yeah.
This is seriously, this is like special from Japan kind of deal. Okay.
It has more. Give me a small one. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm pouring myself some Moscato because that's my favorite kind of wine. Can you hear it?
Polish remover.
So cheers to our first YouTube live.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah.
Ooh, oh, don't down that.
I am not downing this whole thing. I'm sipping it.
We're downing though. Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good. Very good.
Oh, it's pretty smooth. Oh,
Is it
I
good?
liked it.
You
was
liked
pretty
it?
smooth.
See, Justice here hardly drinks. She's the baby here, actually, too.
God, it tastes nasty.
Chaser.
We're gonna try not to drink so much. We do have some drinks of our own here. You know, our favorite stuff. But we have a lot to talk about, and it is going to be mainly about our exhibit hall. But there's going to be tons of information. Before we start that, though, I would like to set some guidelines here, which is just be nice, be kind. You know, you can comment and whatnot. We'll try our best to answer the questions at hand here as best as possible. For some reason, I cannot see this right now. Let me refresh this.
Yeah, you have to refresh it a couple times.
There you go. All right. Ah, here we go. I see you.
Now you see me?
I see you. Oh, wow. See, I've never actually seen myself during a live. I just talk during live. I've done live streams.
Yeah,
you guys
you've done
remember?
so many.
I've done live streams since, what, 2010, 9?
A while.
It's been a while.
It's It's been a while.
Yeah. And I did from that, for years. And it usually led up to the convention. So this is, and usually when I start lives, it's a weekly basis. So you're going to be seeing us, maybe not so much you guys every week, but myself and others will be joining us live, hopefully on a weekly basis. And so from there, I live stream. I went to Facebook Live a lot recently, I guess, because last year and stuff. But we are starting YouTube Live, and hopefully we can get this going regularly. So thank you for joining us and being part of this. Make sure to subscribe, actually, if you're just tuning in, and join us on Anime Matsuri, all our social media as well. So we have Twitter, Instagram, and we will be updating our Snapchat as we get close to the convention. So thank you for joining us. Okay, we have two lovely ladies here with me. Natalie Mikeska, she is our exhibit hall coordinator, practically, director. She's
So
one of our
fancy.
leaders. These
Yes.
are both leaders of our Anime Matsuri team. So please introduce yourself
Okay. Well,
and what you do actually too.
Well, my name's Natalie, and I am, like she said, the exhibit hall coordinator. I'm also a teacher. This is my first time, a full-time job. I've been with AM since 2012. Yep, since 2012.
Wow.
How about you, Jess?
What do you do at AM?
Yeah, what do you
For
do?
AM?
Don't change
Oh, man,
subjects.
what
What do you do?
Sneak away. Well, being the exhibit hall coordinator, I basically look at all the halls from B all the way to E.
Mm-hmm.
And then I make sure that everything's running smoothly between gaming, artists, vendors, all the cosplays, the shops, any new areas, anything like that. I just make sure that everything runs smoothly, everything's there where it's supposed to be, everyone has what they need, all the paperwork, all the admin work. And then also I build up my team, make sure everybody's happy and everybody's ready to work.
And before that, you were just specifically just working with vendors, right?
Yes. So before that, I was just the vendor coordinator. So then with that, every time you go buy a wall scroll, anything, a figure, anything like that, those are the people that I bring. So I see what you guys like. I go to conventions. I email people. I reach out to them, and then they come.
And you have an amazing team. Right beside you, your right hand actually is our exhibitor
yes.
hall director, Leon. He's also been our artist alley director for years, since the beginning actually.
Yes.
And Natalie here, you might not see her behind the scenes a lot during the convention, but she also used to be my personal assistant one year.
Was that fun? Be honest.
Learn from the best.
Did you have fun?
I did have fun.
Are you sure?
It was so hectic. It was hectic fun. It was like that anxiety that you're like, I gotta get her shoes. Makeup.
It's not glamorous.
Wow, is that what you remember? Is that what you remember?
All
Jeez.
going up those 25 stairs on
Oh
the
my God.
Lolita dress.
That was in 2013 when she was my personal assistant.
Oh, that's the
And so-
Hilton.
Yeah, no, it was the Hyatt.
The
yeah,
Hyatt, sorry,
but
the Hyatt.
It was madness. I was in Lolita, full gear in Lolita, and I had to go up 27 flights of stairs.
Because the elevator wasn't working.
Yeah, it was
Because they kept
jammed.
It was jammed.
Because of all the people waiting
All the
in line
traffic
too, all the
and all,
traffic. But it was madness. Anyway, that was a crazy year. Okay, so that's what Natalie Mikeska does with our team, and year round for that matter. Actually, we have a meeting every Thursday. We just finished a meeting just a few minutes ago, and we went straight into this. So every Thursday since the week after Anime Matsuri.
Yes.
So we planned the convention a year round, and we're actually starting to work on 2020 at the same time already. It did take about a year and a half to 2 years to plan each event, and it's just crazy. So she works hand in hand with a lot of the other leaders as well, and the exhibit hall team. Shout out to everybody, Vincent, Isabel, Nathan, Kelvin,
Scout Peachy.
I like how
Caesar
you're
Bonnie.
not giving a shout out. You're just
I'm adding in the name.
Okay.
Caesar Bonnie.
Yeah, Caesar, Bonnie, you know, like,
Yes.
there's so many different
Esther.
parts to the exhibit hall, and it's just crazy. But
Kelvin.
we're going to talk about
oh
it.
yeah, Kelvin.
I did say Kelvin.
Oh.
Oh yes.
Ew, now he's
We're
twice.
shouting out Kelvin like 5 times now. Okay, fine.
Must be so happy.
Well,
right
technically, we start from like the weekend of.
Oh, Amber and
Amber.
Danny.
Oh, there's more people.
now. Oh yeah.
It never ends.
Bogdan.
Bogdan. Oh, yes.
The Romanian.
Yes.
Did we say Leon? Because we should have said Leon.
We said
Okay.
Leon. We said Leon. But
He's like
many,
the
many
main guy.
people. And everyone has their own team, actually. So it's not just a few of us running around like crazy. All of us run around like crazy. But the exhibit hall team is one of the largest teams. And it's about, under her, it's about 100 people. And we plan on, between, you know, exhibit hall B through E this year, maybe 100 plus actually. So it's kind of madness. All right, Justice.
Woo.
Let us know
Wow.
what you do.
What I do? I joined AM 20. My first year was 2017.
2017.
Was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
2017. Back then I started out doing fashion and registration. Now I manage the social medias, but I mainly do Twitter.
Mhm.
So like most of the tweets out there are mine, all the replies in tagging. So you might see the best of my tweets or the worst of my tweets out there in public.
Sorry, people.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's the best stuff, hopefully.
Of course. I delete them. But then otherwise, I coordinate the Maid Cafe. That's why I'm in my maid outfit today.
Aw, doesn't
So
she look
cute.
great, guys? What do you think of her outfit today?
Yeah, usually I would have come here with no makeup on and my sweats for the meetings, but today was special. So
Well, we really appreciate. I'm sure the fans appreciate you dressing up for us.
course.
You know.
otherwise, day job, I work in an insurance office.
Wow.
Yes.
And the shop.
Oh yeah, of course. Shop in Wonderland on weekends when we do all the parties and the meetups.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to talk too much about myself.
Well, thanks. We have a lot of people on our teams, and you'll get to meet some of them. Hopefully, more of us during their lives. But everyone is pretty much a volunteer staff, and they have real jobs, and then they also have a real job as volunteering as a leader, a staff member. And actually, I want to discuss that really quick. That I think there's a picture for it as well. Of that we are recruiting,
Yes.
right? We are recruiting heavily right now because the deadline's coming up on April 1st for staff and dedicated volunteers. There's different information on that, and there's a link on our website. Maybe if one of our staff members is on, they can link it for you as well on this live. But yes, we are in need of more people to join our team. Actually, last year we had in total about 600 volunteers and staff and leaders and whatnot all together.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like it because once you're at the
Yeah.
GRB, everyone's scattered and
Yes.
hiding.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a huge undertaking, but we plan on maybe having about 700 plus this year if everything goes well. So we are still heavily recruiting until April 1st is the deadline for that. So please join our teams. And there's orientation. You work under a leader and manager, and it's really, really great to be a part of something behind the scenes. It's great for community service, learning experience. The experience is really, really the key here. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's really important for us to do everything.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
god.
put it that way.
To learn everything.
To learn everything. You learn a lot. It's a learning experience. It looks really good on applications. I know from Exhibit Hall, a lot of the people that
Yeah.
do end up working for me when they're like my assistants or anybody,
Mhm.
and they're in college, they want to get like a something
Career.
the career. Yeah, sometimes the professors want like a little breakdown of, hey, this person did this. What did what was their job? What did they do? What they learned? So I let them know. It's a good job opportunity, good learning experience for everything, especially if you're working for somebody like me, like admin, because then you learn a lot of documents. How do you file this? How about contracts? How are those handled and stuff like that? So it's something that you can use outside of just a hobby.
Yeah, I've written many reference letters.
Yes, reference letters.
And I've been a reference for many people in our leaders, staff. So it's been a great opportunity for everyone to learn and actually go into something they're really passionate about too. Whether it be their real jobs or anime related industry jobs. So it's really a great idea to do that. And in general, what do you think about like service and putting it on your resume, Justice?
That's how I got my insurance job, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I put it on my resume, and one of the main interview questions was, what is this? Like, what is animematsuri? And I explained to her, like, what I did, what we are throughout the year, how big it is, and of course, all the numbers, all the fanciness, and then it made her eyes wide up, like, really? Because I guess she never heard of it. Because her kids are really into anime and stuff, but they don't actually go to conventions. Yeah. So it was very interesting for her. And then she asked me what I do all the time, setting it up. And that's how I got the job.
Wow. See?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard over and over again, like, thank you so much for getting me the job or something. And that's amazing to hear that, just from working through and with us, that you're able to do that. So I really commend everyone that uses us as a reference, and that's awesome. We are one of the largest conventions in the nation. I wanted to put it out there just because even though in our, I guess, scope, you want to say, people know us, but a lot of people don't. I mean, in Greater Houston, there's about
millions of people.
Millions. 7 million people in the Great Houston area. So last year, about 40,000 of those people, and actually in 26 different countries, attended Anime Matsuri. So it's still a lot of people that don't know about what this is, and so we're here to educate people as well. So hopefully more people will know more about what we do, but also why it's good for the community and the city, and it helps passionate people bring out like their creativity. And we have a lot of creative people on our team. Many.
I never expected to meet these kind of people in our team.
Yeah.
Honestly, before I joined in, to be real, I thought it was gonna be a bunch of crazy, awkward people. Okay. Join into the staff.
Nerds? What are you talking about? We're all nerds in
I guess, but some maybe on a higher spectrum than others.
Yeah, there's that. The real otaku. Come on.
Okay, I'm sorry. But no, joining the team, everyone has their own interests. Like, Scout's really into cars. Kage's really into Gundam and Overwatch, and of course Amber's really into fashion, and what is she? A D&D, all this fun stuff. Like very different interests.
Very diverse, but I mean, on the level of creativity and actually artistry too. There's so many of us that are behind the scenes that we don't even get to see, or acknowledge. But there's a lot of things going on. Production team, like graphics team, just so many. Yeah.
Just reading the chat.
Are you reading the chat?
Yeah,
I haven't read
reading.
anything yet.
In the camera, I'm looking up and down too much. I'm gonna not look at the chat.
I think it's great. Our team's not just local either, so
It's
we have
not.
it everywhere.
We do have it everywhere. We have team in California, in Romania.
Of course,
Yes.
Romania, and I know
In Japan.
Danny brings her girls from Mexico too.
Mexico, so all over. So it's a great opportunity to share ideas and work with each other and just kind of tag team a lot of things, because you learn so much from. I learned so much from even the production side, even though I'm not very versed in it. I had to, just because everyone works well together, and we had to kind of learn everything
Mm-hmm.
behind the scenes.
Yeah, I think none of us came prepared. We just kind of
Yeah.
learn and apply what we already know.
It's like, have you volunteered before? No. Okay, it's okay. We can do it.
I'll
If you
teach
can breathe and walk, that's fine. We're not picky. No,
No.
I'm
We're
just
not
kidding. I'm just
desperate
kidding. You
either.
have to be 18
As
and
long
up.
as you're, to be honest, as long as you are committed and to learn,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I had people that had no experience,
Mhm.
or like they just got out of high school.
Yeah.
They're freshmen in college. They haven't done anything, but they want to learn and they do better. They're eager. They're
Mhm.
willing to do pretty much anything. That's really what I want.
Mhm.
So
Open-minded. And
yeah, that's
Especially open-minded.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Open-minded and
Yeah.
willing to try.
willing to try and really stay positive.
Yes.
We feed on that a lot here.
Yeah, Natalie's smiling now, but I think on the inside.
You know, she's had a rough day, guys, at school. But you know, hopefully, I can't believe she's smiling
No,
now
I'm
right
good.
now.
I'm good.
It's a,
That
it's a
shot
shot.
was good.
It's
It's
a shot.
That shot did me in.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna actually discuss what our exhibit hall looks like. You know, can I just have a picture of our exhibit hall from last year? Gosh, that thing is. This hall is massive. So I want to tell you the general information about the convention. So Anime Matsuri is happening. If you don't know, it's June 13th to 16th. Coming up very quickly.
Oh yeah.
It is right around the corner, to be honest. And it is going to be held in Houston at the George R. Brown Convention Center. That is one of the largest convention centers in the nation. And we take over quite a bit of space. Pretty much the entire convention center is ours for that weekend. And we're talking about 2 million plus square footage of usable space.
Man.
Yes. Big.
And that's not including the park right in front of us.
Oh, Discovery Green.
Discovery
Yeah.
Green. We're gonna have food trucks out there for you as well. And we've had that since 2013 actually, but the convention center is a whole nother beast with foot traffic outside and inside. And we have 3 floors at the George R. Brown Convention Center. The second, actually the sky bridges are connected, the hotels are connected to the convention center. So the first level is mainly our exhibit hall and our concert hall. So hall A is concert hall and B through E is our exhibitor hall. Second floor, last year we utilized that for the Evangelion exhibition. This year we're going to have some cool banners for you there, and it's just a good area to do meetups and whatnot, to chill and hang out. And also on the third floor, the programming, it's massive programming. We have General Assembly up there, the B3 hall where cosplay and fashion is. We have meeting space there. All kinds of programming happening all weekend. The ballrooms, we take a lot of space of everywhere. And pre-function areas, everything. So it is a lot. So it's spread out. It's humongous. That's a George R. Brown for you. And we are going to be going on our 13th annual convention.
Ooh. Ooh.
13
People
years.
say 13 is
14
an
now.
unlucky number, but it's going to be such a great year.
I felt that.
No, seriously, this year, I think you guys have seen the progress of how much we've done.
Yeah, of course, every Thursday.
Every single Thursday.
All our meetings.
we
Every
have a
Thursday.
meeting
I'm very
about it.
excited, especially after today's meeting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's so much that we have in stored, and so that's the general information. Our website, if you don't know it, go to animematsuri.com. We have, registration for you, pre-register for the convention. The registration will go up in price on April 1st, and that's not April Fool's joke. It is for real going up on April 1st. So on the website, it's right now $75. And that is, guys, for all the 4 days.
4 days.
This year we have like going on the Thursday. We used to call it day 0, but it's actually day 1 this year. We are opening registration that day. We have, you guys can come and purchase your tickets if you didn't go online to do it. You pick up your badges if you already did, and then you get to do some programming that day. We have some exciting events that's going to be announced for Thursday, and just a great way to do meetups and stuff starting Thursday as well. And I'll be telling you some really cool stuff opening for Thursday alone as we get into this. So, okay, so that's like the gist of general information. But
it's a very short gist.
It's a very
super short. But let's talk about specifically, because there's so many components to Anime Matsuri, events and stuff, whatnot. But the main area where everyone has to go into or does attend, and every attendee goes, is the exhibitor hall.
Yes.
I want to say 90% of the convention people
walks through exhibit hall.
Yeah, attendees.
Who doesn't walk through it? Who's the 10%?
Maybe like people that didn't get a chance, that may buy single day passes and they only go to events at night.
I think that's so sad because you walk in and you just turn left.
It's like 1/3 of the convention.
The exhibitor hall closes at 7 p.m. though, so some people can't make it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
I
just
say,
buy the weekend badge.
Yeah, it actually,
buy before the first.
I think this year we have so much going on that you don't want to miss it. We want to make 100 people walk through that exhibit hall. 100%.
I mean, you buy the 1 day, man. That's on you.
That's on you,
man.
Well, the price of
start saving right now.
The weekend pass right now is, for a single day pass, is I think like $55 or $60 at the highest.
It's
right. So
for 1 day, Friday is like 55, and Saturday is like 60, 65.
Yeah. And so for all 4 days though, is only $75 right now. So that's really, I think, really affordable.
Definitely worth it.
And you get to attend all the different programming and visit the exhibitor hall.
I mean, I buy that badge, but I work there, so I buy it.
I mean, people spend that alone on like
merch.
A dinner.
Dinner? Oh,
right?
Papados.
Papados.
I go to Papados every AM.
So it's very affordable, I think. And even other conventions have told us, like, how do you guys do it? Like, it's so
our
affordable.
prices are really affordable if you compare prices in general.
Yeah.
For what we have to offer.
So this is what we're going to tell you, what we have to offer, okay? We have a lot to offer in our exhibitor hall. It is massive this year. When I say massive, I'm talking about, like, what the content inside is like. It's full of things happening. So let's talk about the layout real quick. This is here you see a picture of our latest layout, thanks to Leon, who created this for us. It's awesome. It is. We're gonna go from B to E to C D. Okay, the discussion right now. So this is specifically exhibit hall. So the layout, if you have not seen this is the first time I've actually showed it fully. I've kind of messaged people and whatnot here, but this is the full and the latest, literally fresh off Leon's tab. It's so new. He literally finished it today. This morning he updated everything.
Yes.
So it's pretty new. Okay, let's talk about the amusement hall. This is specifically Hall B. Okay. What is in this? What do you guys...
Yes, what is in this?
Why don't you tell them?
What is
Natalie?
in there? Okay, so if you guys are looking at the map, if you look all the way to the left, the little purple section there, that is Hall B, and Hall B is our gaming area. I don't know if you can read from here, but it has the console gamings. We have a stage where we're going to have tournaments. We have vendors coming that are gaming vendors, indie vendors that are specific to gaming as well. We have a lot going on. I don't know if you guys came last year, but we definitely turned down the lights and have a lot of fun.
It's dimmed in there, and then we have the new thing we have is we have gaming and tournaments, right, in general.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of gaming in there, the vendors and whatnot, specifically for gaming, indie vendors for gaming. But the new part is retro gaming.
Yes, retro gaming.
So you want to talk about that?
Yeah, that John keeps sharing in the group. All his collections.
Yeah, so we have a pretty big collection of things, and we're going to show off some of it.
Yes.
Or just some?
Oh yeah, just some,
just
because
not all our
it's still
secrets.
collecting. He's still collecting, but there's going to be when we get to like what it actually will probably look like. We'll show you what's going to be displayed, but it's like no one's seen this. We kind of tease people here when they come to the HQ in our display, but it's going to be massive, and I don't think, and these are games from the past, blast to the past, that everyone's probably had a chance to look at or played before, and they forgot, So it's really cool. We actually have, our own competitions here.
Yeah, we do have little tournaments here. So if you want to join on any of those, you can get a taste of what the feel is.
I think one late at night we played Bomberman.
Oh my
gosh. No.
One guy, I won't say names, Leon.
Oh.
Leon!
I won't say names.
He's like,
Man, we get really competitive with
Leon.
Bomberman. That's one of our favorite games as a team to play, so that's pretty fun. But yeah, games like this, retro game exhibit, it's going to be in the amusement hall over there, and it is pretty cool to see. You guys need to check that out, and we might have a few surprises for you about that later. And then we have the indie game vendors coming from many different places, actually.
Yes.
very recognizable companies.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we
Like,
can't quite tell you who.
The ones we say, you're going to immediately know, like,
But-
I played that game
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah.
Recently.
That's all I can say.
That's all you can say.
Seriously, it's pretty cool. Like last year, if you guys went to some of the exhibits last year, that's just a little bit of taste of what's going to happen this year. So definitely check that out, and support the indie game vendors. It's going to be really cool. So what I want to tell you right now and announce is that we have a special, info about our amusement hall. This year.
Oh, yeah.
This year we are opening
Oh, still gives me goosebumps.
Starting
the
to get
amusement
exciting.
hall as a preview night on Thursday.
Still makes me...
It's gonna not open on Friday like the rest of the exhibit hall will be. We are opening the amusement hall on Thursday from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
So you're telling me I can pick up my badge on Thursday and go inside the hall the same day?
Start
Yes.
playing games.
Whoa!
Registration is right outside there, Justice.
Good luck, Nan.
She's been
Non
practicing.
and Natalie and their team.
Registration.
Oh man.
Uh,
But yes, registration will open that day, earlier that day, and you get to go into the amusement hall at 4 p.m. It's going to be really cool.
I mean, it makes me nervous but excited at the same time because I don't think we never done it before.
We've never done that before. This is our first time opening doors on Thursday.
Whew.
Yeah. So Thursday, really cool stuff happening in the amusement hall. Some guests might be peeping in there. Things that you're going to see. We're going to start tournaments and stuff and all kinds of activities. But it's a great opportunity to see what the rest of the convention might be like that first day.
Yes.
Oh, man.
So very exciting. So that's news for you. It's going to happen Thursday, June 13th from 4 to 8 p.m. We are going to have more exciting events that I will talk about next time maybe.
Yeah.
That is going to happen on Thursday as well. But we're just specifically talking about exhibit hall stuff, exhibit hall this time. So yes, that's really exciting news
Yeah.
for.
So now we gotta finish our work on Thursday very early, so we can go next door to the gaming hall.
I'll be there till midnight.
Okay. I'll see you there.
But the the amusement hall, what's cool is that the vendors will be in there. Some of the indie vendors and whatnot are in there. And we get to see maybe some guests, like I said. And then, we start sales for some of them, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But that is something definitely new. And we've been working so hard on planning that so that we can open it early for everyone. So it's very exciting news, and also be able to get a hint of what's to come the rest of the weekend. So June 13th, Thursday, Amusement Hall. I am going to now also talk about the latest addition to our amusement hall. It has been in the works since summer, May, actually, late May. And that is Hall E. Okay. Hall E specifically is now our Shibuya Crossing Hall. I want to make that announcement. We are going to turn Hall E into the Shibuya Crossing Center. The reason why we decide to do that is, as you know, we have a car show, okay, which is called Reactor Car Show. If we can I think we have a picture of one of the vehicles, one of our cool vehicles that we have.
The coolest one.
From our staffer. And that was part of our Reactor Car Show. Now, what's going to happen is, if you don't know, Shibuya Crossing is the most famous intersection in the world, and the most walk-through intersection. I think on a daily basis is like 2 to 3 million people walk through Shibuya Crossing. So there's some stats out there probably about that, but it is the most popular station crossing that people visit. That's kind of like a must if you visit Japan. So Shibuya Crossing, what's happening is that we're going to replicate kind of what it may look like in our way, our way of doing it, AM style, right? So we're doing our car show, our Reactor Car Show, on the actual street, right? That's going to look like the street with, left-hand side, I guess. The cars drive on the left side.
That's not natural.
That's Japan for you. And Europe, too, but it's Japan for you. The cars are going to be on Shibuya Crossing, and that is part of the Reactor Car Show. I don't think anyone has ever done anything like this in the history of conventions.
No.
So we are doing a car show on Shibuya Crossing, and it's the layout's very cool, and the concept has been in the works for a long time. But we have finalized several things, which I'm going to discuss now with Justice.
Woo, Justice.
So the Reactor Car Show, yes, absolutely. So Cosplay Exhibition. Okay, let's start from the front side here. The Cosplay Exhibition is what's there. I think we have a picture of
if I look to the map.
Cosplay Exhibition.
Well, that Cosplay Exhibition is like where you see all the cosplay guests. You have
they're all there. The cosplay guests.
Yeah, like last year you saw Leon Shiro, you see Pugofka, all the big cosplay names. They have booths there. You get to meet them.
Rika's gonna be there.
Yeah, Rika this time. I hope she dresses as
Hanayame,
Todoroki.
Hannah Bunny.
And Hannah Bunny and her wifey.
Waifu.
Waifu.
They're
Oh my god.
waifu.
Oh my god.
She's a waifu.
I say wifey. But it's gonna have all the cosplay guests gonna be there. It's gonna display of all the cosplay photography, the banners.
It's pretty crazy. And Bogdana's been working brilliantly with some of the people from all over the world to put that together. So it's going to be amazing. So we have the photography exhibition, cosplay exhibition. You see some of the costumes that are made from our guests there.
Yeah,
and
last
the
year.
guests themselves.
Did you get to see it? the last year's Game of Thrones costumes?
Yeah,
my
Game of
gosh.
Thrones. It's my area. Yes.
So I saw it. My bad. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't get to walk through it, but I walked around it.
I saw it.
It
Oh,
was
lucky.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was
Must be
amazing. So the cosplay, exhibition and area is pretty amazing to just experience. Just at least walk through it, take a look at it, and it's kind of like a red carpet of cosplay museum, I want to say, in some ways. So it's pretty cool to see it in our exhibit hall. So that is in Hall E. That's in front of the Shibuya crossing itself. Then we have the autographs area. We have actually 2 autographs area this year,
Yes.
right? Do you want to mention that?
So we actually have 2 areas. I don't know if you could see the layout, but if you see the orange booths,
The vertical.
the
booths?
vertical orange booths all the way up, that is where we're going to have our, that one? Okay. Well, that one up top is going to be our international guests. So that's what the autographs are going to be for international guests. And then the orange ones are going to be for our, I guess, like domestic guests.
Mhm.
All the people that you know are coming, all our recent announcements. and all
And
those,
more.
and more.
And more.
Plenty more.
We still have announcements yet to make, so it's very exciting. So a lot of the domestic guests.
Yes.
So autographs are now you're gonna see that in Hall E too. So there's 2 sections, like Natalie said.
Yes, it's going to be 2 sections. So we tried to do that because it worked pretty well last year with the name.
Well,
slips.
technically, Mario
which guy?
Castaneda.
Mario Castaneda, yeah, that air Mario.
That's
and
international too. So they're kind of mixed
technically,
in. Yeah.
it is a little
Doug
mixed.
Jones, yeah.
Doug Jones.
No, we can't say it's just domestic.
But now we gotta split them up.
Yeah. Let's just say it's East and West.
Whoa.
Well, I guess what's really
Right?
special about the orange section is that those are the guests that are going to be there most of the time signing. So you can usually find them at their booth, and they'll be able to do all the autographs.
Yeah.
Of course, they'll have items for you to purchase as well. But the one at the top is going to be the special ones, the ones you have to get tickets for, the ones that are limited time, very limited amount. So those are the ones you have to really fight for.
Yeah. So,
Especially for Tetsuya.
and we're doing it a little bit different this year. We're not going to pre-sale those. Right.
No
so
pre-sales.
we're not doing any pre-sale of autographs this year. You're going to have to make your way to our autographs booth.
Ooh, go Isabel.
Isabel and her
Yes.
team are going to have a handful, but it's okay. It's actually, we found that it's much easier to handle, probably in person. So we decided to do that. So that's news for you too, that our autographs are not going to be online, pre-sold at all. So you're going to have to first come, first serve, fight for it.
No violence.
No violence.
No violence.
Okay,
So I'm
HPD.
just, not the literal meaning. But absolutely, it's on a first come, first serve basis. And you have to
Yeah.
visit the autographs booth in order to do that.
Which is why Super Pass
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
is worth
and-
it so much this
Jeez.
year.
Since they can go in 30 minutes early on
Yes.
Friday.
Super Pass holders, you're so...
But no running. Please walk fast. No running.
You have 30 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
Super Pass, which I'm going to actually talk about right now, but the lounge, the new lounge for Super Pass holders is in Hall E in the Shibuya crossing.
So extravagant.
Super. I'm not going to tell you more, only that there's going to be a lounge fully based for Super Pass holders. Only Super Pass holders can have access to that lounge in Shibuya Crossing, and you're gonna get your, time to chill, maybe meet some guests. We'll see. I don't know. You're gonna have your own area to relax and charge up your phones and whatnot. And just chill in there. There's some things that are going to go on in there, but that's really exciting. We're creating a Super Pass lounge for the first time, and that is in Hall E. And the Super Pass holders, I just want to really quick mention Super Pass holders. For those who are Super Pass holders, you're so lucky. You get to go in the entire exhibitor hall 30 minutes before anyone, the general assembly, the general attendees. So yes. Okay, I'm going to take some, I haven't even looked at YouTube yet. And I'm going to see if you guys have any questions for me, or I'm going to read some of the comments. Can we drive there? I just saw that question.
I answered that one.
Oh,
I
you
said,
did?
LOL, no.
What do you mean, can you drive there?
It's like a 5-minute
In the
walk.
Shibuya, like, you know.
Oh, can
Shibuya
you drive?
crossing.
No, I don't recommend it. It's a lot of traffic.
No, you don't. No driving in our Shibuya. This is pretty much an exhibition style. Okay.
You can look at the cars.
You can look at the cars. You can actually walk on the street.
Just
Unlike
turn your
Japan.
signal, okay?
You
Unless
get to,
you're like are dressed as a transformer or something, you know.
I told you it's gonna be, our version of Shibuya Crossing. So we're recreating it to be that. So no, you can't drive in there unless you're actually one of the leaders and get to drive with our cart.
Oh.
The golf cart.
The
There's
golf
only
cart.
there's only 2 golf carts. I had to Uber one.
Oh, there's gonna be more.
There's
this
more.
year.
I didn't get a golf cart. You got a golf cart though.
Shibuya
Now
in
you're
a,
downstairs with us. It's okay.
I got a carpool.
Yeah, so it's gonna be wild in there. I think there's so many. So we're gonna talk about. We'll get to some of the other things. We're specifically talking about Shibuya Crossing right now. So we'll get to the Artist Alley very shortly. But Super Pass Lounge. I mean, they get to have their own lounge this year.
I think it's pretty nice because even for me, I get tired of walking from Hall A to Hall E. That's exhausting.
Especially when you're shopping and
We
you have all
stuff.
those bags.
You're right.
And you just want to sit down for just a second, not leave. Just,
Okay,
just
I just
sit
want
down.
to tell you the scope of this hall. This hall is one of the largest halls downstairs, Hall E specifically. It's about 130,000 square feet. Just imagine that. Hall E.
Should time how long it takes you to get from one side to the other
Through
human traffic
in Lolita.
in Lolita.
Hall B earlier is about 120,000 square feet that we talked about, the amusement hall. So Hall E is slightly bigger by 10,000 square feet. So it's crazy. But yeah, let me talk more about what else is in there. So we're going to have shops in Shibuya Crossing
Yes.
Hall.
Just like in Japan.
Japanese official shops.
Yes.
Japanese official shops. Let's talk about that. So we have K-Books.
Yes. K-Book is pretty huge if you don't
it's
know.
all anime related products, right, from Japan. And if you actually are familiar with Anime Buyers Group from the shop, Shopping Wonderland, please join Anime Buyers Group. We do sell and advertise what's to come.
Yeah, a lot of the products we sell in that group is products we actually get from K-Books.
Yes.
So if you buy stuff from that group, you can kind of see like the pattern, the trends from K-Books, and what kind of products that they have to offer.
Yeah. So so K-Books is a official store or shop that's going to happen in the Shibuya Crossing Hall. And then we have Yaoi.
Why gotta be so...
Yaoi Shop for Justice and
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
For
other-
justice.
Just for me. Just for me.
And another leader that's really into it. Not me.
No, there's a community. What are you talking
There's
about?
a large community
Yes.
of,
My sisters and brothers. There's a
really?
Oh, yes. There's guys out there.
Of course.
Guys and
Oh,
girls.
many. Actually, Yaoi's been around for a long time. Come on now.
No, back in ancient times. Yaoi has existed.
But Yaoi shop, like official Yaoi shop.
You know, before I visited the shop a few months back, I never seen a Yaoi shop anywhere, here or online. You have to be a little sneaky to find any Yaoi products or games or manga or anything for that matter.
You'll get to see some here. Yeah. a glimpse of it. A
Just a
morsel.
glimpse. Oh. But 18 and up. You have to be
It
18.
is, right?
18 and up, yes.
Okay, so yeah, we shop in there. Then we also have another shop, which we kind of talked about. Us, you might have seen the announcement for already. Is Automate Shop.
Oh,
the
yes.
Automate.
For the ladies and some guys.
Tell what Automate actually. Do you know like the breakdown of what Automate is, guys? So why don't you?
I try my
explain?
best. Which if you're ultimate player, pretty much an ultimate game is like a dating game where you're an MC or the main character and you interact with boys, you make choices, and whatever choices you make, there's the bag, all the boys. What game is that? Ninja Shadow. Wait, no, they're from different games.
They're
Yeah,
different
ones.
games.
They're from one company, and it has different different characters from the company.
Yep. So you're into like Amnesia, Diabolic Lovers. I wish I knew more. You're gonna see a lot of
Realize,
merchandise.
you know.
Code Realize.
You
So like buttons, plushies,
lots of cool
apparel,
stuff, apparel too.
posters, wall
That
scrolls,
might be my bad.
body pillows.
It's
all
not a weakness
men.
For many fans of
Men,
boy love.
boys,
Boy love.
fake boys.
Fake boy love.
It could be real.
It could be.
Danny's working on something. She's working on a real boy
I don't know.
to make something.
Well, in Japan they have that projector girlfriend or whatever.
No.
You know, we bring the pop culture, I have to say, because this is so like Japan. I mean, you have the picture of the shop from Japan, Ultimate Shop. It is.
It's so pink and cute.
We have a picture that we put out there. It's really really cool to see like the actual shop coming here,
Yeah.
like official Ultimate Shop.
It's an honor, really.
It is an honor. Yeah, it is the first Ultimate Shop.
Outside of Japan.
Yeah, like at a convention, like the official Ultimate store is going to come to Animematsuri. So you get to see that in the Shibuya crossing hall, guys.
Woo!
It is part of it
So
there.
pretty.
It's pretty cool. And we're going to try to replicate it to the T for you. So watch out. The Ultimate. And we have so many items from that are coming. So first come, first served.
Not
So many
not
people,
again.
Some people might have to fight for it.
No, stop.
Not physically.
Mentally. Mentally.
Start working
Am I
out
hard
now.
to hear? Should I move this microphone a little bit?
Are you able to scoot in?
Maybe I can scoot it. Is that better? Like that? Okay.
He's a tech guy.
Okay, so I'll scoot in, but I don't want to be in your face so much. But yeah, it's luckily we have other things in there. So what's new is something Justice is wearing today.
Oh,
Yes.
what am I wearing today?
She is wearing one of the maid outfits, and it is going to be so different this year.
Very
So-
different.
So the Maid and Butler Cafe has usually been on the third level of the convention center at the George R. Brown. But this year, it's going to be on the first level inside Shibuya Crossing. So tell us about it, girl.
I remember, say, back in the third floor, some people had a hard time finding it, maybe got lost. It wasn't as loud. So you know what? We're going to bring it to Shibuya.
Yes.
So we're going to the first floor, exhibit hall E. So when you walk in, we're going to have actual propped up cafes. So when we're in intersection Shibuya in Shibuya. So look both ways. Don't get hit by a car. You can go in there, and on your left, it's going to be the Maid Cafe, and on your right will be the Butler Cafe.
That's so cool.
So you can have all the walls. It's gonna be decorated. So it's like a real cafe, like a bigger box.
Yeah.
Pop
So
up. It's really cool.
what we have managed to do is so at home cafe. Can we talk about that? At home collaboration.
I asked I asked John. He said not yet.
Okay.
To be announced.
Okay, but at home has it been announced that they are, and we have a picture of the maids that are coming from Japan, but Maid Cafe will have interactive reservations and whatnot, and you get to interact with the maids locally here as part of it, and we're partnering up again with At Home Cafe to bring you Maid Cafe at animematsuri. And when I told them about it being in the Shibuya crossing, they're like, "What?" They're even
it's
though
very different.
it's even though to them like everyone knows Shibuya crossing, so to even the concept idea of them even virtually being in Shibuya crossing is a dream. So for both cafes actually. So
yeah, and I have some questions about how the session is gonna be like and what you get. I can do that real quick.
Okay.
So of course with At Home we're gonna have 5 maids from Japan visiting us. We have the almighty Hitomi, and then
the president of At Home Cafe actually.
The president. And she's bringing 4 of her other maids, like the top maids. They're not maids that you actually see regularly in the sessions that they have in Japan.
Yeah.
They're like the ones traveling, promoting, doing videos, dancing, like idols.
Like they're like the leaders of the maids over there. Yeah. So these are top-notch maids, and it's a career over there. And what I've seen with At Home is a huge shift in their growth this from the past couple years, and they went from 5 floors in Akihabara Cafe. They have all 7 floors now over there, so they're the largest and best maid cafe in Japan.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome to know.
What we're gonna try to do is we're gonna have a maid out front cheering and kind of bringing you in. And then you're going to have a list of sessions, whether it's the Moe Kyun session or a regular session, up to you, with VIP seating or general seating. Of course, the difference is how long the sessions are, with VIP a little longer and a longer dance, more interactions. Inside the cafe, you get to see all of the maids from Japan, from At Home, all of our local maids. We're working hard to match with them. We're trying our best, but we're going to be wearing our blue outfits.
So Maid Cafe is, and Butler Cafe is a role-playing cafe.
Yeah.
So it's very interactive. You in the sense that you get to be like the princess or the master of.
So you're coming home.
Yeah.
You're going to your house.
So the cafe itself it pampers you. So it's a reservation that you have to have. In order to be part of the session.
And someone asked if they're able to get a photo with the maids. You can, but it has to be through a pre-order with your Eventbrite ticket. So at the end of the shopping cart, you can add in another $5 for a Polaroid with the maid. After it closes, you can't do it on the spot. Yeah. It has to be pre-order.
Right. So there's actually pretty strict guidelines and rules that you do have to follow in the cafe itself.
Yeah, we're gonna explain it to you, kind of let you know what to expect once you walk in.
Yeah.
Same with Swallowtail Butler Cafe. You're gonna have all the 5 butlers from Ikebukuro coming in. Number 1 Iori.
This is the first time we've had 5
Yes.
and 5 maids from Japan and 5 maids 5 butlers from Swallowtail. So we usually have 4 in total.
Yeah, we got 4 last year.
Yeah.
But then they add a new boy, Kurosaki. Very handsome man.
Very handsome.
I think it's really special that we have Swallowtail. Because, when I went to Japan, I couldn't even get reservations. Okay? Because you have to book, months ahead.
Months in advance.
Especially see Iori and Hitomi.
Yes, the popular ones. It's
so
how...
difficult. So difficult. To get a reservation, and so for them to be part of our event,
working alongside us, interacting with
exclusively
everyone.
For us, it's just amazing.
And they get to sing and dance. Have you ever heard Swallowtail sing?
Yes,
amazing.
I got to see them 2 years ago.
Yes, they're amazing live, amazing. So both cafes what's new also is that both cafes are gonna have merchandise to be sold, right?
Yes. So if you happen to check out the Cosplay Exhibition last year, it's kind of the same where you'll be given a sheet, like a checklist, where you can check out what kind of products you want, and then you'll be working with your maid or your butler to make your transactions. So you can purchase everything from your seat. So your maids will be taking care of everything for you. We have special at-home merchandise. It's going to be very cute. I can't say exactly what it is yet. It's safe for Swallowtail. It's going to be elegant, regal.
Very
And you said
elegant.
no pictures for the butlers?
Oh, for the butlers, sadly, no. They have a very strict no photo policy that we had to honor, which is fine. Whereas at home, it had to be through the Polaroids that had to be pre-ordered on
and
Eventbrite.
that's actually very similar to their policy in Japan too. Like they have very strict rules about no pictures in the Swallowtail Cafe.
Take a picture with your mind.
Mental picture?
Yes.
There
Lasts forever.
is merchandise, so like they have
That's true.
photo sets, for
Yeah.
example.
They do
and
sell their
photo
photo
books.
books. They sell their albums. If you want to hear them sing at home.
Oh my gosh, they actually put on plays in Japan.
What?
Yes.
Their recent play, Swallowtail's Albedo.
See,
So cool.
it's so cool. Like they do it, I think, twice a year, and one in the fall and one in the summer, and it's just really amazing. But anyway, you get to see them perform in the cafes as well. So it's pretty special. I want to say it's unlike anything else. And there's Hitomi. The picture of Hitomi is so cute. All the maids are cute. I mean.
I actually have a frequent stamp card when I went in. I went a few times. I was like, I
Don't
need
we
another
all?
one.
My princess card. I still have it.
I still have mine. And I think the merchandise alone is so cool. Like, it's limited.
It's unique.
It's very unique.
It's very high quality. I've seen like Swallowtail products ranging from their teapots to their like
It is
leather memo
extravagant.
pads.
Yeah, it is very extravagant. So if you get to purchase some of it, it's pretty cool. Like,
I should take advantage of it because
it's
you
a
can't
big
buy the
thing.
products outside the cafe. Only
look at these handsome
Uh,
butlers.
don't get too distracted. You're gonna see them at AM.
You know,
You can pay to see them up close.
they can take my breath away. These guys are legit. So
And they're so down to
proper,
earth too. When you
so
talk to
proper
them.
yet so nice.
And they sing.
And
They're
they
so talented.
Play
Acting,
And instruments.
instruments.
play
Oh my
instruments.
goodness, that was so nice.
you know, it's just super. They cater to you. It's pretty amazing to like just be around.
Yeah,
that
when
experience.
I went as a customer last year,
Mhm.
it was so different. You can tell I never done this before, so I was very awkward. I walked in, I had my stuff, they had their hands up, I was like about to give them a high five. They're like, no, give me your bag. I was like, oh, my bag. Give them my bag. They put it near my chair. I was gonna sit down. They're like, no. And they pull out my seat. I was like, oh. And I sat down and they push it in and they show me the menu, explain to me the items. I did felt like a princess.
Yeah, I mean, you are really serviced in that sense.
I was just-
with like just being so properly and elegant, sophisticated
Yes.
men.
Men.
Not boys.
No. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
So, but your staff, like the team here, I think we have a picture of some of the team members.
Oh yes, there's a photo of my team at the recent Anime Wonderland party. So it's not all my staff. We actually grew from then.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we have
That was
very-
in December, right?
yes this summer. You were there.
December.
Yeah, very fun bunch. Like of course outside the uniform, very fun. We get along. We're always training. We're doing events every month or so just to get the hang of it being
Yeah.
in uniform. Because once you're in the uniform, it's very different.
Oh yeah, you are
Yeah.
you are on when you're in the uniform. Yeah, and they're
Persona.
getting trained right here, at our HQ, and
Yeah, we're watching videos. I'm having them send
Yeah.
me little clips of themselves practicing, having them do on the spot, like spontaneous training.
yeah, it's really really cool to be a part of. I mean, this team, and I think you're done with the applications though, right?
Yeah, I actually have an interview with one more butler, but
Mhm.
after that, I am completely full.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty crazy.
How many butlers do you have now?
I have 11 butlers.
Wow. And then there are
Wow.
5 coming.
So many options.
I mean, just so you know, I groom my butlers.
Oh.
They're gonna look.
Oh.
If they need makeup, they're gonna put on makeup.
That's what swallowtail butlers do.
It's necessary.
It's necessary.
I would think so. They got a pimple. I'm gonna hide it.
Okay.
They need to look perfect for all my guests coming to the session. Same for the
So we paid
girls.
for.
Yeah, man. Same for the girls. They have to look prim and proper.
Oh
have their
my
hair
gosh,
done.
you're so hilarious.
Pull back on the corset. Everything.
Wow.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
And they're fine with it.
To be a butler
It's
at
consent.
animematsuri or a maid.
No, but it's really fun. I like to think they're having fun. That's what they tell me.
Their smile says they are.
It's
Thanks.
you have a pretty cool team though. They like what they're doing. They love what they're going to be able to
Yeah, I
do
had
for
girls
the fans.
learn to dance. I didn't ask them to, but they're learning to dance. They're training every week to perform on small events or even just randomly in public just to get the hang of the stage presence
That's great.
to be ready for the big weekend.
That's so cool. Well, there you have it. You have maid and butler cafes in the Shibuya crossing, hall there. I mean, literally, it's happening.
Across the street.
It's
Justice, what would you say? Because I know you do social media and maid and butler. What would you say is more fun for you? Handling which one?
that's difficult.
I mean, I had history with social media because I got the Twitter when it was like 12,000 or so followers.
She made it grow.
from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then
It's grown quite a
now-
bit to 70-something thousand.
I'm proud.
We're
It's
proud.
amazing.
We're
you.
proud of you.
We're
Thank
very
you.
proud of you.
It's hard if I'm at my desk.
Praising her too much.
Okay. Okay, I heard you. But no, it's fine. Especially Twitter is a different environment. I don't want to go too deep into it, but it's crazy on Twitter
It's just a tad crazy
compared
on
to
Twitter.
Facebook or Instagram. Twitter is a battle zone.
Oh, no.
But it's the Maid and Butler Cafe is one of the huge highlights of Anime Matsuri. So we're very well known to have interactive.
You were trying to make
cafes.
it as authentic as possible.
Yeah.
We're not. It's more for the experience. We want to make the people coming happy that pay to see, at home or Swallowtail or
And
us.
you know what I've noticed, and this goes for information that I got from Japan when I visit at home and I visit Swallowtail over there during my trips. They said that they'll tell me stories of some of the guests that arrive, from the U.S. and they asked them how did you hear about us? They said Anime Matsuri. So that's so cool to see that actual fans from here that visit Japan go to the cafes there and actually attend the real deal. And that's what we're here for. That we want to be able to show you a glimpse of what it looks like over there, but by all means go to the real deal over there too. It's just a really neat experience. You've had that experience.
I went. It was really different. I took a picture with one of them.
Yeah, it's so fun. It's very, very fun. And in a lot of ways, it's such a unique experience. You just feel so happy when you're in there.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, of course, the food is cute, and you get a meal, but that's not really what you're going for. You're going for the interactions.
The interaction.
Yeah.
You hardly touch the food if
Well, we didn't finish I didn't finish my food.
Yeah,
I didn't.
literally, we're talking about the cafe in Japan. You don't finish it. You're just so enthralled in what's going on.
They're dancing and their magical spells that they put on it. Oh, it's so nice.
The moe. So it's really cool. But we are very privileged actually to have that be part of AM. So that's now going to be on the first level inside.
So everyone's gonna see it. So
Yeah.
in case you're hesitant on buying the sessions beforehand, you can always risk it and go in person and see what sessions are available and purchase on the spot.
Yeah. So at least online you get to choose your time.
Yeah.
You might not be able to have that experience, in person. So, okay, we are pretty much, there's actually a little stage in Hall E as well, and that's mainly for different types of programming. We might have interviews up there, we might have live, you know, showcases of things. Having that said, you know, there's a lot of things going on in that hall this year. It's not just about, you know, visiting the cosplayers and the car show anymore. We actually have one big shop space there that we are not going to get into right now, but it is going to be massive. Just saying. That is also going to be in Shibuya Crossing. So let's talk about Hall C and D.
All right, that's all about you.
Natalie, this hall so much in the past year even. And let's just specifically talk about the Artist Alley. Now, we went from 200 to what?
300.
You know, so happy.
300.
It's a big growth. Well, the thing is,
300.
in Artist Alley and in vendors, we have so many people wanting to come. Especially in the Artist Alley. Once we open up artist cells, they sell out, and we have this waiting list.
Okay, let me stop you real quick. The exhibit hall is all about shopping. Shopping, and we try to do our best to make it as interactive as possible. So this is why we've added the amusement hall with, you know, and then we added the Shibuya Crossing. We added some new elements to this. The Artist Alley from 200 to 300. That's a massive growth. We actually stopped. We have 100 people on the waiting list right now. I don't know if you guys know that, but we have a lot of people on the waiting list, but we are pretty full.
Yes.
And we don't want to, like, if anything, we're gonna open just a few more to maximize the 300, but it is gonna be about 300 people, and there's all kinds of things happening in that Artist Alley this year. So tell us about that.
So the Artist Alley, I don't know if you guys saw it last year. We tried doing a couple of things new from year to year. Last year we had that really big backdrop.
Yes.
That
just
backdrop,
a tad bit big.
just slightly big.
Just
That
took up
backdrop
my
was
vision.
different artists that we have, and we put all their artwork together to display it. This year we have a really nice section of artists, so I can't tell you who they are.
We have a pro artist
But it's
section.
Professional artists.
Professional artists from all over the world. Let's just put it that way, coming. And we will maybe highlight some of them as part of our announcements coming up. But it is massive this year. What else do they do there?
So besides that spot, which is completely new, and we will tell you guys more about it later, that Artist Alley section, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's grown really far. We've kind of whitened it up so that you guys can see everything in the back. I can't see the picture, so I'm trying to pull it up. Just look at it. We also have a stage really close to the artist section, and that stage is going to be doing some drawings, some actual live drawings
from our artists, the pro artists, maybe.
Yes.
Most of them.
So you get to see a nice treat. You'll get to see them actually at work doing what they do best. So we'll hopefully have a lot of programming for that, so you can see them, and not just them, but maybe some other other things.
So mostly pro artists, but yeah, absolutely, like some of maybe veteran artists, creatives that have been part of the convention, live drawing there. So it is going to be fully packed in that area. All those little blue rectangles there, that is the Artist Alley. So if anyone has ever experienced our Artist Alley, you have seen nothing yet until you've seen this year's massiveness.
Yes.
It is quite big. Let's just put it that way. And then what else? We have we have so much going on in that CD hall. Let's talk about some of the vendors. Now we have our AM booth.
Yes, we have our big sections. The pink section down the middle is the AM exclusive booths. We have our AM booth and our fashion square.
Yes. And that area there, AM booth, we have really great merchandise in store for you this year. We have usually a display in there, but we also have the Iya booth in there.
Yes.
Oh, Iya's behind me.
She's looking.
And One.
And One.
And One.
If you know, you know, we announced it that we are having the Iya concert. The area for the first time in North America, the area concert itself is the new concert that they have, and that's going to be happening at Anime Matsuri. It is an extra ticketed event. That concert is happening on Friday at 4 p.m. But the booth itself, the merchandise booth, is inside Anime Matsuri's booth.
Yes, so that's gonna be a nice addition.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be really pretty, and our merchandise is just top notch too. We have a lot of merchandise to sell. I'm really proud. I'm really happy.
Merchandise. What is that bag?
I just want to hit up
Which
that
bag?
Iya
Oh, that
booth.
bag.
Oh, this bag. Oh, you need this if you're buying posters in the exhibit or anything.
That's
it's
a
so
size
big.
of you.
She fits in it.
You
Remember?
fit in it. You fit in it. I hopped in it.
Yeah. Official AM merchandise.
So, like, this is an example from last year. But it is pretty cool. It's really big. Let me see if I can put it.
Bye.
Bye, Denise.
Like, literally, I can be in it. Yeah, it's so merchandise, all kinds of different merchandise. All kinds of merchandise in the AM booth. Then we have the fashion square, which is right behind it, and that is huge. There's a picture there for you.
Yeah.
Just one side of this huge fashion square, featuring some of the brands that we have in the fashion show, which is also happening. The fashion show is happening Friday night, but the fashion square is pretty massive, and it gets really packed in there. People love to see. Wait until you see all, you know, what kind of stuff we have this year in there. But it is a lot of shopping to do with apparel in there as well.
So another thing that's coming back is also somebody was asking about alcoholic beverages.
Who? Is it staff?
There might be some
Vincent!
alcoholic beverages going around. Maybe.
We'll have some food options and stuff as well. And, you know, we always have some things there for
Oh,
you.
let's go to the cafe.
Yes, of course. The cafe has plenty of food
Of
options.
course. No, I'm just kidding. We got desserts. Come here
It's
last.
food on the go.
But yes, so that's the middle section. We have some industry booths in the front there. We have some pretty, I guess, great partners that we're going to be working with
Yes.
from Japan and
We have a
elsewhere.
lot of vendors that are also really big as well.
Yeah.
We're trying to get you guys the most
Variety.
variety that we can possibly get. We're working on industry vendors as well. But all our vendors a lot of them are veterans. They come religiously. They love it. They love the place, the atmosphere, the convention. They go to some of the programs, the panels. They try
Oh yeah,
to,
I've seen some of the
yes,
vendors.
they
like,
go to the
go
rave.
concerts.
I've seen them there.
It's like they are digging the programming at AM. It's pretty cool to see.
I'm
them,
just glad
dance.
all the concerts in Columbia happen after exhibit hall. You know?
Yes, all the extremely fun stuff happens.
But yeah, there's a lot of vendors and exhibitors this year. I think you told me last week there was about 200. you know?
Yes.
How many are now?
I want to say.
Well, we're updating
we're still
on a daily.
updating, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But we sold like 335 booths and stuff. I mean, we have a lot of booths that we've sold. We still have some available booths. If you're listening and you're a vendor,
Yeah.
please email me at vendors@animematsuri.com.
So, or you can sign up to be a vendor. Still, I think there's a few booths left, but it is filling up quickly.
Yes.
And we don't have much space left, but so the sooner you do it, the better, so that we can confirm you and make sure that you're verified through our team, and then get that going.
Yeah, we have a variety of vendors. We have anything from Star Wars related items, plushies, costumes, raving items, CDs, K-pop. I have a lot of everything.
Yeah,
I can't think of anything.
From wigs to
Wigs.
accessories to
Yes, nails. We have a nail
collectibles.
vendors. We have contact lens vendors. We have
I saw wigs too.
anything wigs
Yeah.
vendors.
So many different
figurines,
varieties.
wall scrolls, everything.
Anything you can think of that you've
Backpacks.
collected or want to collect is probably there.
Yes, we have
You
a
know?
really good variety.
Yeah.
I really love it.
And we're bringing more
It's
a variety for you from Japan. So it's really exciting year to
Yeah,
to
we
be
have
at.
a fair share. Like even vendors that they hear from us, they hear about us, and they email us. We have some from Japan that they've reached out to us, and they,
That's so
they
awesome.
come. We're like, wow, you heard about us from different vendors or different companies, and they
See-
already know.
See, as big as AM is, sometimes we forget because we're so involved in the day-to-day planning for the convention. It is pretty crazy to hear from other countries that
Yeah.
they've heard about us. You
So
know,
we're
from
mostly
Singapore to
in this
like
room.
Russia
Hawaii.
to like Venezuela. We had 26 different countries last year attend, and that's what was on Eventbrite. You know, so I can't imagine this year what's gonna be like because
The
we're
demographics this
so
year.
like I guess the word is spreading, you know, globally about us.
There is a
So there's more
specific
inquiry.
vendor that I'm very excited to see.
Oh yeah,
It's new to us this year.
very new,
Very new.
very big,
Very big.
and it's quite exciting. So it's a massive undertaking at the same time, but it is all for you guys. Seriously, the fans. It's all about the fans for us. Like to be able to share what we get to, you know, work for, and then you guys get to see it and experience it at AM. So that's what the exhibitor hall is all about in terms of getting not just all about shopping, but the entire experience that we want to be able to bring forth to you. So that is kind of sums it up for that.
Yeah, and then we'll share the exhibit hall list once the convention's closer.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
Is
don't
that a
worry.
question?
It was a question. Everybody always wants to know, I guess, to prepare their wallets. Just prepare your wallet.
I'm
just
preparing my
You
own
just start
wallet.
throwing
Start
money
last year.
on the screen, you know, emptying
Yes.
their pockets.
You're gonna need it. I think with the quality of vendors we're bringing this year.
Literally,
You're gonna need
I've
it.
heard families like open up more credit line before they
I mean,
before the convention.
I did
They
that one year.
Yeah.
You did? See, yeah, requesting a larger
Oh,
credit
I have
line.
friends who come. They're like, I can only spend $250. I'm like, okay, sure. And then you see them asking, who can loan me money?
I mean, nice
Okay,
try.
Can I do this? Can you buy me that? I'll pay you back. I'm like,
Just prepare. That's why
Yeah.
we're talking about preparing because.
yes.
You know, even if you have like relatives that, you know, offer like Christmas money to you, take it this summer.
Yes. Especially with our limited shops, the shops that we're bringing from Japan.
Super limited.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
don't
it's
even have a
not-
chance to go to Japan, this is like the once in a lifetime chance to buy something that you can't really
Yeah,
get.
and mind you, some of the things that we will be getting, Japan will even have available.
Mm-hmm.
Some like limited
Limited.
editions.
Yeah, I
stuff.
saw some very vintage,
Exclusive.
exclusive items that
So
I didn't think
it's-
still existed because that thing was
So-
like over a decade old.
So it's
Yeah.
very exclusive, limited, you know, offers just for us, and we're so honored that they're able to allow us to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very limited items, some of them, you know. So the partners and the companies that we've been working really hard to get for you throughout the year, you know, expect to be there with them and like experience the shopping experience there. It's very, very exclusive. So come to AM for the exclusivity alone.
Yes.
I think, or even just to check it out, like.
And some people don't know what to expect. So
Yeah.
they go into the exhibit
Yeah.
hall thinking, oh, it's just going to be some shops. I've seen this at some other little cons.
No.
No.
Then they walk
no.
in. Remember your friends? They came in and then they had to come back to just shop.
So my friend Apple, if you're watching, her and her family came one day. They were only gonna plan to go one day, and
That's a mistake.
That's a mistake. You don't plan for one
they
day.
ended up going the next day just to shop. So and for the exhibitor hall, it's massive, guys. One day is not enough.
Bring comfortable shoes.
I also appreciate how visual our booths are.
Yeah.
At the official shops, it's not gonna be just a table and then we put stuff on it.
This is true. Like I think we try to replicate as best we can. And it's true.
It adds much to the experience.
Yeah, the authenticity of the franchise itself. Who we're working with, the companies over there, and they really respect what they have over there, and we want to do the same. So it's very, very cool to see how it looks in Japan and then actually do it here.
I think back on the Sailor Moon store last year, that's not normal.
No, it's not.
What the team made to have at AM. Like the pink walls, the fixtures.
It was really
signs.
close to what it's like in Japan. Seriously, it's very, very unique experience. So hopefully you guys get to check this out.
Come and look at it. See
that's
all
what
the.
I was talking about earlier. Just even to see if you ran out of money, for example,
on Friday.
On Friday.
Friday afternoon, still come the next day because there's some things that might happen the next day. So that's why for single pass holders, I know that some of you can't stay the whole weekend. But try to make it, at least another day in the exhibitor hall.
Just make it worth it.
Yeah, because there's things that happen one day that might not happen the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very, very cool to see the difference throughout the weekend. And sales happen on Sunday.
Yes.
I'm
if
there.
it's still there. You take that risk. You
this
take
is
that
true.
risk.
You
I'm
do
not
take
gonna
that
risk.
risk.
No.
You do take a risk.
A lot of people say, like, I'll wait until Sunday sale. Okay.
I mean, good luck with the Ultimate Shop, the Yaoi store.
Don't wait for those. Those won't
Don't
have
wait.
sales. Those
Just
are
like,
not going to have Sunday sales.
I took a sneak peek of kind of what the inventory is looking. It's like 1 or 2 of each kind. There's not like 5 or some in the back. Like, do you have any more in the back? No, that's what you see.
All.
This
That's
is
all.
not America. This is America.
It's not America.
It's AM.
It's AM.
I insist. Like pro tip, please just, if you see it and you like
is a
it,
good
just
pro
buy
tip.
it.
Yes.
Don't hesitate because you're not going to see it the next day.
You're not. No. Probably someone else or hundreds of
As
other
a Yaoi
people,
fan,
thousands
if
of
I
other
can
people.
get closer to the
Yaoi.
mic, just buy
I mean,
it.
it's wild to see the actual crowd that goes in the first day.
Oh, it's
People are
like,
running.
It's like an ant pile. You poke it and they're already just...
So we have a ribbon ceremony, cutting ceremony, and we allow people to access after the super pass holders. Of course, super pass holders, again, you get to go in 30 minutes before everyone else. They just run to the most exclusive stuff, right?
Yes.
Forget the super pass lounge, that'll be there, but they run to the exclusive stuff. So for the general attendees that get to go in there, they're running in.
Buy a Super Pass next year.
Like really, Super Pass is worth it. I mean, I compare like the staff badges kind of Super Pass, but even I think Super Pass gets more than staff. Honestly,
working.
Because they get the lounge.
OMG. Gladys is saying, I'm buying everything in
You
the
live in
Ultimate
Japan.
Store.
You live in
She
Japan.
lives in Japan.
You're from Japan. You don't need it. Save some for us. Jesus. Ay, don't do that.
No, remember, some of the stuff she can't get over there.
That's true.
Okay,
I guess you get some.
Red Puppy says, Justice, your outfit is so cute.
Than 'you. All my
So
ladies
kawaii.
that will be wearing it. I am.
So kawaii. Let's see who else? I'm gonna scroll and see anything I missed or some of the comments that you guys. Artist Alley is massive. Shibuya Crossing, bringing Shibuya to AM.
Our artists come from all over too. It's not just our
Oh
vendors.
no, it's not correct.
Not just a professional artist, but like the actual. They come from everywhere.
Artist Alley is so diverse in people, in where they're from. We get people from Canada, from Brazil, California,
A lot
New
from
York.
California
A lot from
recently.
California these days because they know about AM.
They sure do.
Heck
You
yeah.
know, like years ago, they would tell us, "Oh, it's too far.
too far.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
make that much profit."
One-
And now they're like,
Yeah,
"Sign me up, sign
one
me
of
up."
the largest events in Los Angeles is, is in anime conventions is in Los Angeles, and we go there also once in a while. She goes there, I go there, and when we used to like try to like just scope it out and just talk to some of the artists, they're like, "Oh, I don't know, Houston."
Where's that?
No,
What's Houston?
No,
What's
they
there?
just think it's so too far.
Yeah.
They won't make the money back. Oh no, some of them have been coming back year to year.
Not just that, they also come for like our programming and
Oh,
our
yeah.
rave and everything else. So like, oh yeah, no, we come, we stay,
Do some business.
do some business, and then have fun.
and have fun. Yeah, I think that's the thing with a lot of the vendors and artists.
Yeah.
You know, you get to interact with and talk to some of these people from all over the world in that hall. You know, so ask the vendors, ask the artists where they're from, because you'll get to know that it's from everywhere, so many different places,
And they love our food.
they love Texas food, Tex-Mex, barbecue,
Whataburger.
Whataburger, please. What are you doing? That's a bird.
What did we do earlier?
I don't know what we did. We did something.
Oh yes.
Whataburger, and we pray hard. Sponsor us.
Whataburger King. Whataburger gods.
Oh, what is this? Chambers of the Heart. Be sure to tweet how this went. Oh, okay. Hashtag. Well, tell me what you guys think of the exhibitor hall information that what you have heard tonight. Like, what is your favorite thing or must buy? Like, Justice.
Let's see. Last year, what did I buy? I bought a bro. Yeah. Last year, I bought a dress at Fashion Square. I bought a dress, accessories. I mainly bought clothes.
Okay. So apparel. Okay.
Apparel,
What about
yeah.
you? What do
I'm
you
so
get?
glad she got a chance to shop because even though I work the vendors, I don't have time to go shop.
But what? No, the hypothetical then.
Hypothetically,
Like, what would you buy
if I could.
if you had
If
the
I had
opportunity to get? What
I
would
mean,
you
this
buy?
year I'm going to Yaoi shop. For
Of
sure.
course, you're
For
gonna
sure.
go to
I'm going
Yaoi
there. Because I saw
telling
a
you
very
guys.
rare item from a series that I didn't know they still make products for. I can't say it now because I might want it myself.
Wow,
It's cool. They
you might
have
have to.
all these like little trinkets and goodies that you don't see here. I mean, over here you get like a T-shirt, but
Yes.
over there it's like memorabilia.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be buying something at the shop we haven't
The
talked
Ultimate
about
shop?
yet. No, not that one.
What?
No, it's the one I can't say.
Oh, we got
Red
boys
Puppy
though.
again says Fashion Square is a must visit for her.
Yes, I agree. When I
yeah.
used to work at Fashion Square, it was very pretty.
Average
Aw.
fanboy says, "Man, I'm gonna be broke."
Yes, we all are.
I mean, I spent a lot of money.
I
the
did.
first
I did
year.
buy something. I bought something from an artist last year.
Oh yeah.
I did.
What did you get?
Because every time I would walk by, I kept seeing it. and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it.
It was calling you.
I was calling my
What'd you
name.
get?
I made time. I got a No Game No Life poster.
Oh.
And it's really nice.
Where's your hat?
I took it off because I was getting like stuff.
Where's your No Game No Life hat?
Yeah.
Oh, and K-pop.
Oh, she loves the K-pop booth.
Yes, I'll be buying some K-pop merch.
No, my mom and my sister came and visit AM last year, and all they bought was K-pop
I
stuff.
know.
Wow.
Yes. I mean, we have other stuff too. We have a lot of figures and things. I always like to look at the figurines and the plushies.
The plushies.
The plushies.
Yeah.
the
That's what
must.
my kiddos go for. Plushies and props, actually. There's props.
Oh yeah.
The props. I mean,
She buy a sword.
The sword.
Buy a sword.
All those
fake
things.
swords,
Fake.
real swords.
It's fake. Oh.
I know the real swords. You,
Oh,
of course, you
there's some
can't
real-
play with.
Weapons check.
Oh, ocarinas.
Okay. Don't be violent. We're not endorsing violence.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Can't use
So,
them.
toy envy of Chrome. Lady Baby Kacharic Spin and EM merch.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes. Lady Baby Couture Spin. Okay, just want to say it is on. They are actually bringing merchandise as well. So great. Yes, you're going to need to save up.
Yeah, you can buy their merch. You can have them sign it. They're gonna be there all weekend.
Yeah, yeah. And their concert's going to be crazy good.
Body pillow. Oh, it's just a pillow.
I'm just not pillows.
And also toy unveil of Crom. Super Pass takes the stress out of everything. This is true.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
converted a friend into Super Pass.
Like, have you seen the Club AM line? Is it worth it?
Oh my goodness.
I'm so glad I'm staff because honestly, when I saw that line, I'm like, man.
Even the line to come in.
We'll talk about Club AM.
Or even like
Next time.
exhibit hall.
Exhibit hall. The
Like,
exhibit
lining
hall
up for
lines
that.
are long.
Okay, so guys,
Long.
be respectful at the con. In the line, it's a huge undertaking
It is.
to, you know. Oh, Tommy, your access
Yes.
control, you know.
Be kind to the staff.
The
Access
please.
control, especially.
Oh my gosh, they were just trying to help organize the lines, guys. And, you know, don't be cutting, you know. We
Oh,
see
no.
you.
We see.
We cut you. Oh no, we don't cut you.
We don't
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, there's actually even like the convention center. They have like cameras and stuff that they see.
Yeah,
So
I
you know,
mean-
just don't be disorderly. I mean, just
Yes.
be kind to everyone.
I mean, be careful. There's HPD line
Yes,
and
we
access
do.
control.
Security will be on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
we do have some hentai vendor.
Yes. 18 and up.
18 and up.
18 and
You
up.
gotta have an
We
ID.
do.
You gotta have an
You're
ID.
gonna get carded.
You will get carded.
Maybe another time you know, when we get closer to the convention, I'll have you back on to like
To talk about hentai?
The important topic. What kind of hentai?
to talk about the list,
Oh,
Oh,
the
yeah.
vendor list.
the
Ooh.
vendor list, and you know, we'll see if the artists will, you know, want to be part of that too. I want to mention Nerds Know. Hi, Nerds Know. Thanks for coming all the way from Florida. She asked, since autographs aren't pre-purchased, will you be leaving some autograph tickets aside for purchase for general admission?
I don't think so, right? It's all just one lot of tickets.
That is a good question. So it's gonna be first come first serve. So
Regardless of-
regardless,
yeah.
because the reason is, even though, but then again, the Super Pass holders get it first. We do have if that's what you're talking about, yes, we have done that in the past where, some of it was just for Super Pass holders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I mean, set aside if they want to get that first. Other than that, yes, we do have the general admission part too. So I understand her
Okay.
reasoning.
Not
now.
concerned.
That's
yeah,
fair.
no, that makes sense.
So yes, in that sense, we do have for general admission because we do want to be as fair as possible. But at the same time, it is very exclusive. It's limited.
Very.
We will not be able to handle thousands and thousands of people.
It might be in the hundreds, huh?
Yeah, it's in
Limited number.
it's in the low hundreds for autographs.
That's scary.
It's in the low hundred for autographs per guest. You know,
For
so-
the international guests?
for the international
Yes.
Yeah.
section that is, you know, where they're not going to be at their table all day.
Yeah.
So this is the other area where they have timed slots for that. Some of them will only have one autograph session. You know, it's not multiple sessions, so it's extremely limited, very limited. Let's just put it that way. So, Nurse, no, thank you for that question. So I clarified that for you, hopefully. Any other questions that we have about? Gosh, it is. What is this? Will there be a hentai fest this year?
Of course.
Come on now. We would not have a AM without one.
You just
Wait
gotta be quick.
until you hear.
Be quick to get to that panel room because
Oh,
it's
yes,
limited too.
It's also limited.
We are covering our bases for Hentai Fest this year because it is going to be mind blowing. Seriously.
Yes.
Seriously. Even our own staff like
I
jaws,
didn't.
mouths open
Oh, yeah.
for the guests.
Oh yes.
That
Yeah.
is part of that.
They're amazing and have good assets.
Thanks. Thank you so much for that information. But yes, so and some of the this year the guests actually might be doing autographs.
Woo! Yes. Get ready, Isabel.
Yes.
Isabella has her team has a lot to handle, so
I see a question or a comment that some
Uh-huh.
of the friends from Japan are coming so they can get autographs from our Japanese guests, which is very rare back in Japan.
oh yeah, so many Japanese fans that for like a Jarek Spin or sometimes it was like B Project last year, for example. Morning Musume.
Oh, that was crazy.
That year in 2016. Some of them they have meet and greet or like maybe a high five or whatever it is, but sometimes they have autograph sessions and it is so exclusive that they don't even have that in Japan. So it's very special.
Yeah, I
Extremely
heard
special.
that one of our guests, Nozomu Sasaki, is
Mhm.
very rare with him.
Super rare
Mhm.
opportunity, guys, to meet this guest. So if you need to send somebody in that exhibitor hall
To get it for you,
to
I'd
get it for you,
do it, man.
I
Highly
that is
suggest it.
willing. You want to like pay him an extra gift later.
I mean, same
Or
with
her.
Wataru Hatano.
Oh yeah,
He,
I
what are
reposted
chances?
so
that one quickly.
handsome too.
What are chances you gonna meet him?
No, it's I briefly met him, and he's so like his voice. I mean, just the way he looks is amazing, right? But his voice with that look. I hope he.
I mean, it says a lot if their fans fly to see them because you can't
Yes.
really get the opportunities they're getting with us. Sometimes they don't even get it in Japan themselves.
Yeah, even the
so.
swallowtail butlers.
Yeah, you rarely see the butlers we're bringing,
Yeah,
and for them to like kind of like start
When you
over
all
and
weekend
serve.
here?
Yeah, because usually you don't see Iori serve. He's like too grand for that.
No, he does a lot in swallowtail over there. He does serve. He serves me.
Oh, well, that's different.
Japan.
In Japan.
But no, but like some of these guests, they don't get to do what they do in Japan. They don't get to interact the way they do in Japan.
Yeah, very intimate with their fans.
Yeah, and so it is so unique and so special. It's a very special experience if you're allowing that to give to AM for the fans. It's just I feel really proud of what
We're bringing.
our team has done to recreate this experience for the fans. But the fans, you guys have very exclusive content coming to Anime Matsuri, and it's a one of a kind really experience. That you're not, and I will tell you, like right now, you won't be able to do everything.
No.
No.
And I know now the feeling of like con withdrawal. Like what is that called when you like finish the convention?
I know what it is.
Con blues?
Con blues.
Con blues. After
You
like
already-
I understand.
You already feel it when it's not happening yet.
Even
Yes.
no, but I understand because there's so much going on all weekend, and then you suddenly it's gone. So take it in, guys. Take it in right now. Prepare your bodies physically.
Post-con depression.
Oh, I say con blues.
Con
Con blues. It's post-con depression.
Post-con
Con
depression.
depression.
Sorry,
Man.
Nerds Know. Thank you so much,
My bad.
Nerds Know.
I'm
You
wearing
know
blue.
everything about it.
Even
But-
Doug Jones. Yeah, someone mentioned Doug Jones.
Yes.
Oh, I got a
Oscar?
picture with
Me
Doug
too.
Jones.
I haven't posted it.
Everyone it was their profile picture for a while. He
it's
hugged me.
so
It was so
sweet.
sweet. He gave me a kiss on the
He
forehead.
literally on he calls it the Doug hug.
The Doug hug.
Hashtag Doug hug. It's on Twitter.
Oh.
Man,
He is just so tall. He totally went over me.
no, he's a very.
He's
a very
so
tall
I felt so safe.
sweet.
I felt
Very
very safe in his.
He literally calls it the Doug hug.
The Doug hug.
Yeah. So look it up.
Touching.
Yeah, it's post-con depression. I understand it, but guys, prepare your bodies for the convention itself because it is like physically
workout.
going to take a toll on you.
Yeah, I take vitamins,
Vitamins,
maybe
you know,
painkillers for my feet because I'm walking
Yeah.
around everywhere.
I do take my Tylenol that I have with me at all times, you know, throughout the weekend. But it is a lot of walking, a lot of seeing, doing, you know,
Stay hydrated.
yes.
Oh, we have water all around.
Yeah, all around the convention center. But I mean, seriously, it's so much like your sensory overload.
Yes. There's so much going on.
I mean, I feel it when
You're gonna cry, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna, you know,
yeah, cry.
hyperventilate at
Yes.
times.
I mean, I feel it when I walk on Tuesday, Wednesday when it's empty first. I feel it. When nothing's there yet.
Even when we're just
Yes.
setting up is what she's talking about. When we're just going in there
They
to
make it a fun.
observe the atmosphere and the setup, it's overwhelming already. And then when you see the crowds coming in and just being able to like
Yeah.
interact with everyone.
If you
it's-
want to experience the
a
setup,
good
you should
experience.
join as staff.
So I want to touch on some
Yes.
some things. We talked about a lot of things, but I just want to remind you guys just again.
Yeah, I was pretty loud.
Okay, so by the way, did you guys see today's AM teaser? We posted it kind of late
Yes.
today, but
Yeah, it was later than usual.
Yeah.
Shame on them.
Shame on them.
AM teaser with the Godzilla.
Yeah, don't beware. It's
Undertaking.
quarantine in the GRB downtown Houston. There's a larvae.
Look, he's like trying to
Something
eat
big
you.
is coming.
Cheers.
Yeah, something's coming. There's some radiation
So
going
bad.
on.
Oh man, it's gonna be warm. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Did you guys enjoy the teaser? If you haven't seen it, definitely check out our YouTube.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm
teaser for
pretty
that.
sure that there's a Spanish version,
Oh, there's a Spanish
In
version.
English.
Yes.
but Vietnamese it's still missing.
Well, yes, Justice, it is.
Yes, so
You know,
Just
a lot of
so you
people don't. A lot of people don't realize I'm actually Vietnamese. So even Japanese guests, they're always so shocked. Like,
what? How dare you be Vietnamese? How dare you?
so it's funny to. Yeah, I am, and I speak and read and write it and everything. So it's pretty cool to like get a shock look for that. But okay, so AM's teaser, that was really cool. I just wanted to throw it out there that we had it out there today.
No, it
and
looked very real. I hope no one thought it was actually real.
I
It
know
looked very-
it was so realistic.
It's like
Props to John for putting that together. It was
Yes.
a great
yeah. When
teaser.
I tweeted it, I was kind of hesitant of tagging the GRB. So it's like what if they think it's real and then they're like walk out the door
what
and
is
it's like
going on?
What's going on?
larvae?
They're gonna
Aliens?
call like CNN.
But I hope I put enough details. Like, oh, it's not real.
It's not real.
Yeah,
I mean, it could be.
Some of our videos are pretty awesome, but this one in particular was so crazy good in my opinion. In that it was so realistic.
If you
No,
haven't seen it, go see it.
It's
Go watch it.
exciting, like hearing
Yeah.
about the campaign of that.
I just want to remind you, you definitely should try to stay the whole weekend. Like, it is book your rooms, right? Like,
Yes.
make sure the Hilton Americas has been our partner for several years, and we pretty much have the entire hotel, guys. It's
ours. I walk out of the room. I see
it's so
Natalie.
convenient. It literally the sky bridge, and then boom, you're in Shibuya Crossing Hall.
You're in
That's
Japan.
right. That's true.
Cross over to Japan.
It's literally.
And then across the street, it's the Maid
Oh.
Cafe.
See, it's
I go and plug that in so
so
many times.
convenient for you.
In the corner of what?
In the corner, Shibuya to Shibuya.
Shibuya
There's
to
no street
Shibuya.
names. Do we have street names?
We for the Las Avenidas,
No,
Las
I mean
Americas.
Shibuya.
Shibuya Crossing. Do you have street names so I can tell people what
Oh yeah,
intersection
yeah.
we're located?
You for well, we'll probably
We'll
have to
post
post that.
it
Yes,
later.
for sure.
I've just been telling people Shibuya.
Shibuya.
Yeah.
And
So-
the 101.
Just remember to sign up for to be part of our team. follow us on social media. We have so much to tease you
We do have
about.
room discounts.
We do have room
Yes.
discounts.
Oh, absolutely. On our website. Go to that link because that link is the lowest that you'll find for that weekend.
And we'll post more hotels
Oh, absolutely.
as well, more options for you.
We're I should get more hotels links next week actually.
Okay.
So it's gonna be up there for you guys. So
Especially
just
if you're a
hang in tight.
cosplayer, please don't try to walk it.
No,
Get a room.
I know
close
it's
by.
probably looks pricier with the Hilton, but it's worth it. It's so convenient, especially even when as staff like you go back and forth, or when
gosh.
shopping, you can drop up your stuff and come back. Or like Club AM, it's late at night. I don't want to walk outside.
No, people come back to the rooms to like freshen up.
For the rave.
Change to their rave outfit.
Yeah, change your outfits. You know me. I change at least twice a day, 3 times a day. So just like you guys, I'm changing my outfits too.
Yeah, of course the other hotels, and they're there too. But I could own like Hilton. Come on,
Hilton's
it's
so,
closer.
so good to us. So
Save
good to
my
us.
save my cabs.
Senior caps.
Yes.
And for those who do book the Hilton, we might have something special for you as well.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
I don't even know.
More incentive.
What do we get?
Shh, secret.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we're working
don't
on
know.
we're working on something that you might get. So just saying.
You don't know. Stop lying.
Yeah, we work with other hotels for a good price. So it's just wait for the link then if you are in. I know some people can't like do the Hilton because they want to use their rewards. Want to earn their rewards points.
That makes sense. Like that's fine. You do you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like,
And we'll have other hotels too coming up.
that's fine.
So
Yeah. There's gonna be several.
someone asks limited super passes. Yes, they can sell out. So be careful.
We always sell out Super Pass.
yes.
So just saying.
We did expand the amount.
We did
Yeah.
increase the amount, but even with that, it gets sold out.
Because it's not that big of an increase. So
Yeah. So the weekend pass for sure is a great deal. Like we mentioned earlier in the live, 4 days, $75 right now.
Yes, the price increase is coming on the 1st. I really recommend if you're hesitant now, buy it now because you might regret it later. That's all I'm gonna say. You might regret it that you didn't buy it sooner.
Oh gosh, yes, the announcements we're gonna show.
Because next week,
Get ready.
We're gonna announce something that you
Very
wish you bought
humongous.
sooner because you're like, what the heck? Are they scamming me? Why did they tell us after the increase?
Yeah, don't say we didn't tell you.
Yeah,
we
we
told
tell
you.
you now.
We'll tell you again. Just get in
There are
now.
more announcements coming, much bigger announcements.
Really big. I'm going.
Really big.
Oh, of course you're going.
announcements. But again, how can we how can we help you more? You can follow us. A lot of people would say, what can we do for you guys? For now,
Just spread the word.
spread the word. We'd love to, interact with you on social media.
Yeah, I reply to all the tweets.
Oh yeah.
I do. I try. I mean, some tweets I can't reply to because it's like, that's against the rules. But yeah, like share things. Tell us your experiences because
Yeah,
I mean
tell
we're
your
always
friends, family,
at
coworkers.
HQ. We don't know. Sadly, we can't ask every attendee their experience.
Yeah.
there's so many of you.
There's too many of you, but definitely the I guess the word of mouth is really very vital.
Houston is so big, and the word of mouth has so much more value than just
Yeah, what they might see,
Than what
they
they
might
might
catch,
Or
on
just
social media.
be staff or volunteer. That's directly helping us.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That takes a load off of the organization
Yeah.
of the convention.
Even though there's like over 200, 300 staff right now, we can still use more help because we
Yes.
never know.
And we keep growing, so we want to make sure that we're fully staffed.
That's not even all the applicants. We're talking about confirmed.
Oh,
Confirmed
staff.
staff
Yeah, there's still
members.
pending people
Yeah.
and then the general volunteers.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
we're working on that list, and again, we're hoping a lot of you can be a part of it as we are. Participation, even when you're staff, you can still participate, of course. So we try our best to accommodate your schedule you know, if you're
And even
helping
if you
out.
can't do a full-time like staff member, you could do dedicated volunteer.
Or volunteer.
And general volunteer.
just
General
general
volunteers will
volunteer.
last for longer, but definitely the deadline for April 1st is a huge one for dedicated volunteers and staffing
It
for
helps a
staff
lot.
positions.
It helps a lot.
It,
You never know how much you'll like it until you try.
yeah, people get really addicted to helping out behind the scenes.
That's how I
Yeah.
started, because I used to be just a congoer, and then I'm like, okay, I've seen it all. I want to help make this better. How can I do that? And then I just
Yeah.
put in my application, and here I
Yeah,
am.
don't complain. Come be a part of it. You know, like,
Someone asked if we are a late night convention, and he asked, like, or she, that do we close at 10 p.m.?
What? 10 p.m.?
No, we close like at
4
4.
a.m. We're I forgot to mention that the hours of operation. So on Thursday, we will open technically when the amusement hall opens
Yeah.
for that preview part at 4 o'clock, and on Thursday, and then on Friday we start at noon. Of course, super pass holders 11:30, right?
Slip it in there.
But programming technically starts at noon on Friday, and Saturday at 10 in the morning, on Sunday at 10 in the morning. But what is really unique about us is that we're the only convention that lasts until 4 in the morning inside the George R. Brown.
Honestly, I think till 5. People were out there till 5 on
Well,
Saturday.
technically you can't be
Yeah.
in there.
Oh.
But outside.
Yeah, you can be like, you know, I'm talking about in the actual
Oh, in the
room.
room.
Programming
Oh, yeah.
is actually
Yeah,
happening, so
the actual
Okay.
halls you're fine. You
I
know,
remember people still hung out.
the public
Yeah.
space you're fine. But we're talking about the actual room itself where things are being held. It lasts until 4 in the morning.
And it's not dead.
Oh no!
It's not dead.
After 4, there's people like walking
There's
around.
people everywhere.
People still like kind of.
So get all your food
Feeling
truck
it.
food first,
Oh,
you
the
know,
food
right?
trucks.
And then, you know, leave it in your room, right? Because 4 in the morning, when you're done partying
You're
at
not done.
Club AM,
You go to the hotel. I mean, we should be asleep.
I mean, no, yeah, we should.
we
be
should
asleep.
be.
yeah, because we do start early the next
Yes, we
day.
do.
But yeah, anyway, we are definitely a day and night con. Let's just put it that way. There's so many things happening, right? All day, all night. So it's pretty crazy.
Oh, someone's asking, like, what do you get as a volunteer?
That information is on the website actually, so I
think
don't
they
have
just
it
posted,
firsthand.
Yeah, you can go on the website and see the difference.
details.
of
Yeah, the
hours.
different positions, different perks, you know,
It's all there.
depending on your position.
The more time you give, the more things we get.
Yeah.
Someone asked
Yeah.
about the schedule. You're gonna get the first
We get-
schedule update actually in a few days.
Yeah, a few days. So
Be
we're
ready.
gonna. So yeah, I'll mention that in a second too. But remember to join our different groups.
The groups.
Official group. Excuse me. What else? Anime buyers group.
Anime buyers group. You want to buy the anime goods from K Books, and the School of Yaoi group. And you want the exclusive
School
group.
of
That's like a
Yaoi
super exclusive.
group.
Like only cool people. No, it's everyone.
Wow, you just told everyone.
Oh, yeah. No, like we talk, we discuss, we analyze
We don't talk
discussions.
Impressive.
And then
Impressive.
we always like sell yaoi books, doujinshis, and products in there.
You know, I'm amazed at the variety of things that our staff knows.
I still have so much to learn about us.
And if I don't know it, I'll learn it. Right?
Yes.
We try our best to like learn what we have at the convention and what we bring and what we will bring. Very passionate about trying to challenge ourselves. If you notice and you've been following me, like Gunpla.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, right? Gunpla?
Oh,
at
yeah.
the convention.
I wasn't sure if I could.
Are we allowed to say that?
Oh yeah, that's what I was like.
It was announced. Yeah.
It was announced. So it's public.
Okay, awesome. Yes, Gundam.
We're gonna have a Gunpla exhibition
Gunpla.
with our guests.
Yes.
4 times champion.
Mr. Dash.
Whew. I'm ready. I'm not ready, but I will be.
Mr. Dash, 4-time U.S. champion that has...
Do not miss.
Go America. USA.
Go exhibit hall.
Oh, exhibit hall.
So you're gonna see that. I think you can submit your gunpla.
Yeah, there's an application on our website. If you have a gunpla of your own that you want to showcase, apply. And then we could put your gunpla in a very fancy case so thousands of people can see.
Yes.
Alongside what Mr. Dash's displays.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't think any event has done something like this.
I don't
In
think
that
so
sense.
either.
Having the fans involved with
Having the
this
fans.
display of the
Yeah.
guests too. And he's gonna be doing stuff in that.
Is he building?
I think he might be building.
Oh. Okay.
To be announced.
I know.
Wait, where is that exhibit hall? Is that exhibit hall E? Because I'm in exhibit hall E.
No, it's not in your area. It's in the middle.
It's
You're
he's
gonna have
in
to
the
walk to it.
he's in C or D, right?
He's in C. He's in our
C.
industry area in
Man.
the front.
That's like
That's like a 5 to 15.
That's a few
20
blocks
minutes.
away.
That's a few blocks away.
And if you ever get lost, our information team,
Bonnie.
Bonnie's team, is going to be out there helping you at the info desk on every level and inside the convention center. Inside the exhibitor hall here. So it's pretty,
They know everything.
they'll know.
And
they'll
it's all
have
included in the
everything.
EM badge. No extra tickets for that gunpla area.
No, it's in the exhibit hall, man.
It's in the exhibit hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's great about our badges. One thing really gets you into almost everything.
This
It's
is
like,
absolutely
I
true.
think
That's a
like
really
10%
good
things you can't get into, like IA or the Maid and
Or
Butler
you can buy the
cafes.
merchandise.
Right, the merch is gonna be exhibit
Yeah.
hall.
Yep,
It's
yep,
true.
I totally agree. We've managed to build a convention that's inclusive with our badge price,
Yeah.
and but you know there's been a lot of demand for certain things, and and a lot of the costs of bringing something so
Mhm.
exclusive like IA concert.
Yeah, IA, there's a lot more to it than just a hologram.
No, it's not right. Exactly. So
once
it's
you
not
go in,
just
it,
that.
it explains why it needs to be exclusive and ticketed because you don't want so many people in one room.
Yeah, so it's very special, and it's so high tech. You know, things like this are very unique and very difficult to put on. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
So we do have to have special pricing for it. But in general, I mean, our convention badge is very inclusive with the amount of things that you can do.
And I met some people I asked them like what they did
Mm-hmm.
last year, and they said, "Oh, I just went in the exhibit hall." I'm like, "Are you serious? That's all you did?"
Hey, it's a good space.
I mean, no offense, but I'm just saying, there's concerts, hentai fest, nerdless,
so
club
much.
AM, panels, fashion show, cosplay contest.
Yeah.
It's
Some of my
free.
friends
Oh,
are,
thanks.
some of my friends are going to the nightlife with me this year, and it's pretty cool.
The
So-
nightlife's
The
my
nightlife
favorite.
is pretty nice too.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't stop
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't.
Until 4 a.m.
until Sunday at
Until
5
Sunday.
p.m. And
I mean, we
Ah.
do nap here and there. We doze off, but we don't
I
really
remember
sleep.
What
Kara's
was our hashtag? Hashtag
no sleep.
team no sleep.
Team no
Team no
sleep.
sleep.
I saw
Team no
Kara
sleep.
sleep on a chair.
Okay, that's team nap. Okay.
But just stay tuned. Just stay tuned for more announcements, updates. And we're going to do another live next Thursday. And I'll tell you briefly, the topic for next Thursday is going to be regarding the main events. Yes. Very, very exciting main events this year. And also the programming in general. And some guests that we might talk about.
Do we have time for more questions?
Yeah, we
or
could.
Oh,
Oh, it's
yeah.
already, my gosh,
already-
it's already
wow.
midnight?
am I calling out tomorrow?
Talking about sleep.
Wow.
Then I'll answer it real quick. Someone asked, how was Ia? If I can explain it briefly how Ia is, the details is so interesting. Like when you have Ia and One dance on stage, they put it so much details that how they dance is different too. Like One is more, I guess, hardcore dancer.
Yeah.
Like she's more sharp in her movements, whereas Ia is more loose and like carefree.
Flow.
Yeah.
flowy.
So those little things, it's pretty
Little
cool.
details.
And I saw like the real life dancers, they were juggling something, and then he threw something at Ia and she caught it. So I don't know how that works. I was in the audience, but whatever magic happened, it happened.
So crazy, right? It's such a unique experience. So we can't wait to share it with you guys and bring on that concert for you all. It's very, very unique.
Yes.
All right, Houston and elsewhere.
Yes.
It is late.
Team
Thank you
Catline.
so very much for being part of our live tonight. It's really all for you guys. We normally wouldn't do this, right?
Yes.
Just go on live. So the more you know
more you know.
about AM, the better you will be prepared. So I hope to have you join us regularly. Let people know about it, and just again stay tuned for updates, announcements, and we hope to see you next time.
Yay.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
My back hurts.